Melbourne. Just to let you know, those of you who do not know, I am a stand-up comedian from Malaysia, and I got to say that this is amazing because this is my first time in Australia and I'm loving it. Yep. Of course, it's a bit of a cultural shock because I arrive in Australia and I find out that every fourth word is an F word. So a little bit of cultural shock, but I'm okay because I realize, I come to Melbourne and I say, look, everything in Melbourne looks like Malaysia. We've got the same kind of shops. We've got the same kind of streets. But then there's one shop just up the road here which I walked by. I did not know what shop that was. It was a big black shop with the X outside. Now, I was a bit confused. I didn't know what kind of shop that was. I'd never seen that kind of shop. So I was a bit afraid. So I arrived 3 days ago and I've been walking in front of that shop every single day. And then yesterday, I decided to just take a look, see what's inside the shop. So I looked around, there's nobody looking. I went in the shop, I looked in, all Malaysian students. My kind of shop. But you see, because that's the thing, in Malaysia, we do not have porn shops. We just have pirate DVDs. No, but Malaysia, by the way, Malaysia produces the best pirate DVDs. Is that true or not? Yeah. You buy a pirate DVD in Malaysia, you put it in, you watch it, you notice they haven't even finished shooting the film yet. We've seen it. Oh, by the way, I do not buy pirate DVDs. I borrow from my friends only. No, because I'm Malaysian. I love to go to the Malaysian cinema and watch movies in the cinema because they have subtitles in 3 languages, blocking half the screen. You see, Malaysians, we don't even watch the movie, we just read the subtitles. But if you come to Malaysia, you will find out when you're watching a movie in Malaysia, during the film, somebody's hand phone will go off. And Malaysians will all tell you, when we talk on the hand phone, we talk on the hand phone. We're not just talking to one person, we want everyone to hear us. When you hear a Malaysian on the hand phone, you're watching the movie, suddenly someone's hand phone goes off. The Malaysian bit. Hello! Hello! Yeah. I'm watching movie. Yeah, I'm watching a movie. Movie. Where are you? Oh, you also watching movie, ah? Oh, DVD. Alright. Of course, you want to tell them, you say, excuse me, sir, excuse me, shh. Hey, I'll call you back. I got some people here. I'm watching movie. Now, have you noticed, Malaysians, we repeat everything we say. We cannot say, I'll call you back. Malaysians go, I'll call you back. Yeah, call you back. That's why everything in Malaysia takes twice as long. Well, one thing Malaysians love doing, we love driving. I know you guys, you've got the F1 here in Albert Park. In Malaysia, we've got it in a racetrack called Sepang. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't had a chance to go and watch F1 live, you've got to watch it live for the sound. When you sit in Sepang, this year I bought a ticket, 1,600 ringgit, that was about 600 or 700 Australian dollars. I sat in the grandstand along the front straight. When the cars came out of the pits, they're 2 kilometers away, you can still hear them. It's so amazing, the car comes around the track, corner 3, corner 4, corner 5, corner 6, comes around the last corner. As the car came down the straight, I was so excited. I had never seen an F1 car in front of my face. I stood up in my seat. The car came down the straight. What car was that? I sat there for 3 days. I didn't see anything. You can't, they're so fast. The only time you can see them is when they come into the pits to change the tires. That's the only time you can see the car. But they don't stop for long. They only stop for 7 seconds. They come into the pits. They change the tires. Wipe the visor. Clock is ticking. Time by Tag Heuer. 7 seconds. They've gone through. But you make sure in that 7 you don't blink your eyes, because that 7 seconds is costing you 1,600 ringgit. You just, oh, I can see the car now. in Malaysia, because we're so excited now, because we've got a Malaysian team. The Lotus F1 team is Malaysian owned. It's not only a Malaysian team, it's got Malaysian engineers, it's got Malaysian boss. But the best part, it's got Malaysian mechanics. Now when it comes to an F1 race with Malaysian mechanics, the pit stop takes longer than 7 seconds. Because Malaysian mechanics are a bit cool. Whenever an F1 car, the Lotus team comes in, come into the pits, like you're gonna learn and change your tires. The car comes into the pits. Beep, beep. A Malaysian mechanic will come out with a cigarette in his mouth. Why, you want to change tire? Why, you want to change tire? What, Michelin? Michelin tire, hold on. Michelin tire, Hey, sorry boss, no stock. You next week, you can come or not? I tell you, but that's exciting because any Malaysian here will tell you, we know how to drive. We know how to drive. When a Malaysian drives, in Malaysia, we've got speed limits. You go to our highway, we've got speed limits. There's 80 kilometers an hour, then there's 90 kilometers an hour, and there's 110 kilometers an hour speed limit. But when a Malaysian drives, we drive with our heart. And we transfer this energy down to our right foot, where the accelerator is. You go into a Malaysian highway, this is what you do. You go into the highway, you pull into the right-hand lane, you step on the accelerator, you drive until you reach the car in front of you. Whatever speed that car is going, that's how fast you go. That's how you drive in Malaysia. If he's doing 110, you drive 110. If he's going 130, you go 130. If he's going 160, you drive 160. Right up to his bumper until the driver in front looks in the rear view mirror. All he sees is your face. And you follow him at 160 down the highway. Why? Because you want to overtake. You want him to move to the left. And you need to overtake. As a Malaysian, you do not overtake on the left because that is against the law. So what you do? You accelerate, you follow, and to let him know you want to overtake, what does a Malaysian do? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're Australian, drive in Malaysia, this is what you do. You flash your lights at him. If he doesn't move, you flash your light and you horn. Beep, beep. If he doesn't move, you flash your light, horn and indicate. Beep, beep. By the way, this is the only time in Malaysia that you actually use an indicator. That's a law. Eventually the car in front will move to the left. He will get the message. And as a Malaysian, what you do is drop gear. You accelerate. You go exactly the same speed as the car you were overtaking. And then what do? You look at the bugger. You say the word This is a Malaysian word. It doesn't actually mean anything, but it means everything. It lets him know that you are irritated and you just go and then you mutter to yourself, your father's road. You will notice that driver never looks back. He's embarrassed. You look at him, you continue looking at him as you overtake, 170, and then what do? You U-turn because you missed your turn off just now. You missed it. No, but our government in Malaysia designs the highways so that you will miss your turn off. Yeah, that's why they put the road sign for your turn off exactly where the turn off is. And to make the things extra special, they put a big tree in front of the road sign. Yeah, you know that, right? Blocking half the road sign. But you got to be careful in Malaysia because we do have speed traps. The speed traps, the police are always waiting underneath these flyovers. And as you drive past them, they've got those machines. You drive past them, and they clock you. And they report down the road, all right, White Proton Saga, WMP 272. You're driving down the road, suddenly you see the roadblock and the cop pulls you. Woo, 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 woo. Oh my God, roadblock, safety belt. Because we forget. And you pull to the side of the road. Now, as any Malaysian will tell you, in Malaysia, when you get caught at a roadblock, be prepared to spend some time there. Because Malaysia is one of the few countries where you can get arrested, charged, and pay for your fine in the same spot. Unofficially. If there are any cameras here, I didn't say that. When you get stopped in a Malaysian roadblock, you take your time. You sit in your car. The policeman comes round the car slowly. You roll down your window. If you're driving a Proton Saga, you press your window. The window will get stuck halfway. And what happens is the cop comes up to you, and I'm going to do this in English, ladies and gentlemen. The cop comes up to you and he's like, Hey, sorry, sir. What did I do? Just now, you were speeding. Oh, I was speeding. I'm so sorry. Just now you were speeding. Speeding. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was speeding. I really didn't. I'm so sorry. Please, forgive me. Now how? You were speeding just now? Okay, I tell you what. Why don't you just give me the summons and I'll be on my way? Just now you were speeding. You were speeding just now. Speeding. Well, I was speeding. Yeah, this is 110. You were going 111. Oh, okay. At that moment, you will notice another car, a small Mini with big tires, goes past you. Vroom! Hey, how come that car you don't stop? Oh, that one too fast. No, but I am proud to be Malaysian, ladies and gentlemen. I am proud. You're proud to be Malaysian? All Malaysians are proud to be Malaysian? Yeah, even some of the white people are there. No, proud to be Malaysian. For those of you who don't know, you know why Malaysians are proud to be Malaysian? Because we're not Singaporean. See? No, but there's nothing wrong with Singaporeans. There are probably some Singaporeans among the crowd here tonight, this afternoon. There are, yeah. We see there's a Singaporean, yeah. See, that's a problem. Singaporeans look like us. They even sound like us. But they are not us. No, the weird thing is you go to Singapore, you get confused. You walk around, you think, hey, this looks just like Kuala Lumpur, this looks just like Malaysia. But you find it's not, because Singaporeans are different. I'm walking down the road in Singapore, in Orchard Road, I'm walking down, and I'm just about to cross the road. A Singaporean will come up to me. Sir, you cannot cross the road here. I say, why? We have a designated area for you to cross the road, the designated area. And I look around, and all the Singaporeans are gathered at the designated area to cross the road. And even when they reach there, there's no traffic. They don't cross the road, they stand there. It's a bit like here in Melbourne. They stand there, they look up at the traffic light with the green man and the red man. You know, the red man like that, the green man like that. And they wait for the red man to turn green before they cross the road. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Malaysian. When we cross the road, we cross the road. We don't need red man, green man telling us when to cross the road. Because the traffic light is never working anyways. And the best thing about a Malaysian, when we feel the urge to cross the road, we just cross. There could be traffic, we don't care, because we all collectively as Malaysians trust in the power of the hand. We just put our hand out, hey, stop. We do, don't we? We stand in the middle of the road with our hand out, hey. And traffic will not even slow down or stop. They will just avoid. They will, hey. No, nobody gets knocked down crossing the... If you ever open the newspaper and see a report about a person knocked down when they cross the road, they didn't put up their hand. But our Malaysian government is very good because along the highways they have these nice walkway bridges to cross the road. That is very useful. When it rains, you go underneath the walkway bridge and you cross the road. You go to Malaysia, you would never see anybody walking out the walkway bridge. If there's someone walking up, it's a bloody Singaporean. Proud of being Malaysian, ladies and gentlemen. Proud of being Malaysian. Just to let you know, some of you people have been asking me, yes, I just got married this year. And a lot of people ask me, how I met my wife, because I'm 44 years old, ladies and gentlemen. I met her old school way on Facebook. That's old school. That's old school. Because, I got a Facebook page a few years ago, but, I'm old school. I don't really understand Facebook. My friend said, get a Facebook page, get a profile. You put your name, you put what you like. You can get a lot of friends. So I'm very nice. Every day people would, can you accept me as a friend? I'm a nice guy. I accept. I've got 5,000 friends. I only know 12 of them. I don't know who the rest are. And every day I wake up in the morning, I turn on my computer, someone has poked me. I didn't know what that was. I thought, okay, you poke me, I'll poke you back. I poke back. Next day that person pokes me, I'm poking. 2 years I've been poking this person. I don't know, nothing. Nothing's been happening. Now here's the thing with Facebook. The problem is, every time you change something on your profile, all your friends know about it, right? So I get informed about every time 5,000 of my friends do something to their profile. They're like, oh, so-and-so has changed the picture profile. Check it out. So I check it out. Oh, what is this picture profile? It must be so important for them to tell me. I look at the picture. Look! Oh, it's a picture they had in Starbucks this morning. They've uploaded it to their profile. Why? Do you have nothing better to do than take a picture of your coffee? Oh my God! Oh my God! But I'm glad I've just got married. I'm still in the early stages of the relationship. Now, me and my wife, everywhere we go, we hold hands. I call this a whole hand stage. Everywhere, everywhere we go, we hold hand. We walk, we hold hand. We cross the road, we hold hand. I drive car, she holds my hand. I want to change her gear, hold hand. Yeah? It's very tough because I can't even go to the toilet. I'm out in a restaurant with her. We're still holding hands. We're holding hands as we're eating. I can't even go to the toilet. I get up to go to the toilet and she's like, where are you going? I'm going to the toilet. Aww. Don't go. No, I really gotta go. I'll call you when I get there. I'll call you. You sure? You promise? I promise. Okay, bye-bye. Bye. I'll call you. And I do. I go to the toilet and I go, tuk. Hi. Yeah, I'm here. No, nobody else is here. Because women always ask, who else is there with you? Yeah, I miss you. Yeah, he misses you too. No, I don't know. This is a great period, the whole hand. The problem with men is our first 3 months were really good. We do everything right. When we go and pick you up for a date, we drive to the house. This is the first 3 months. You drive to the house. You get out of the car. You go to the door. Ding dong. She opens the door. Whatever she's wearing, you say the same thing. You look beautiful. Yeah, you walk to the car. You open the door for her. Hey, careful your skirt. And you drive again. See, that's the first 3 months. Men, we do that in the first 3 months. But after 3 months, things start to change. In the 3 to 6 month period, things are different. You still drive to the house to pick them up. Beep. Beep. You still open the door for them. That's the first 6 months. After 6 months, it's all over. It's all over after 6 months. Men, we can't do this anymore. We drive to the house. Beep. Hey, you take a taxi. It's all over. It's all over. But here's the thing with relationships, ladies and gentlemen. I'm 44 years old. I finally worked out what the secret to relationships are. A lot of you are still confused. May I share the secret with you, with the secret of relationships? May I share it with you? Now, you may not like what I have to say, but this is the truth. Women are more intelligent than men. Yep, as I expected, only women screaming. Guys, I have proof. Women read all the time. And you go to the magazine store. Look at all the women's magazines packed with articles. How to find a good man, page 27. Why you always fall in love with the bad man, page 54. How to turn a bad man into a good man, page 61. Articles, articles, articles. Look at men's magazines. Pictures of naked women. That's all. That's all. We're not interested in articles. There is one article in that magazine. How to survive a shark attack. And that is the article you turn to when you're looking at the naked women. When your girl walks by, you turn to the article. Hey, I'm just reading about shark attacks, darling. Thank you. Pictures, pictures, pictures. And what do women do with this information? They store this information. They get all this information they store. When a woman meets you, she begins storing information. She remembers everything that since the day you met her. A woman stores this information. They store it in there. I don't know how they store it, but they've got all this information in their brain. I've been going out with my wife for a year and a half. Just 2 weeks ago, suddenly she asked me, darling, do you remember what I was wearing when we first met? I'm a guy. I don't even remember what I was wearing yesterday. And I don't. And she remembers. My wife remembers everything. She remembers what I first said to her. She remembers everything that I have since said to her. Not only does she remember what I said, she also has an interpretation of what I actually meant. Because apparently men, what we say is not what we mean. I don't understand that. Not only does my wife have information about me from the day we met, she has information about me from before she even knew me. How do women do this? I know how they do this. They Bluetooth information to each other. Right now, women are Bluetoothing information to each other without you even knowing. And then so amazing. And what do women do with information? They speak, they talk, they share. I read in an article, in a university article, women in the average day use 70,000 words in the day. Men, 15,000 words. Fact. Article. University. That is why at the end of the day, my wife is still talking. Yeah. I pick her up, she's after work, I pick her up, let's go for some dinner. We go to a restaurant, I order a drink, I order my food. I have to ask her just one question. So, how was your day? When you ask a woman how was her day, she will tell you. She will tell you. Oh my God, you will not believe the kind of day I had today. Oh my God, I got into the office really early, about 8:30, get some work done before 9 o'clock. My clients were already calling me before. Now 8:30, answer the call waiting. And you know, my clients are so stupid. The same thing they asked me again yesterday, they asked me again today. I was in church, I decided, Suddenly I looked at my watch and it was 12:30, it was time for lunch. I decided to go for lunch. I walked on, everybody in the office had gone for lunch. Nobody invited me, such a bitch, and I decided to go for lunch. No, have you noticed? Because women in offices, every woman, there is one woman in that office who's such a bitch. But here's the difference. During lunchtime, women will go to lunch with that bitch. And they'll be friends with them. Well, everybody lunch, all great. And they come back to the office, all right, I'll see you later. Okay, thanks for lunch. Okay, bye. Such a bitch. They do. Whereas men, if there's someone in the office that we don't like, we're not going to lunch with them. We're not going to hold their hand and go, I don't like you, I'm not going to talk to them. But my wife will tell me everything that she did from 8:30 in the morning till 6:30 in the evening. Everything, how many times she went to the toilet. And she'll tell me everything. And then she'll say to me, and how was your day? Okay. Okay. Well, what did you do? No, nothing. I want to say to her, I've only got 15,000 words. If you want me to speak, talk to me before lunch. I got no more words. And then my wife complains to me, you never talk. You never talk. You never talk to me. Well, when I see you with your guy friends, you're always talking. Ladies, let me give you a little secret. When you see men in a group appearing to talk, they aren't actually talking. Men can have a whole conversation without talking. You watch a group of men having drinks and playing some pool, and all you hear is, hey, drink. That's the whole conversation. That is the whole conversation. But thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, this is the Malaysian Festival, and this is a fantastic occasion put together by some of the student groups and the Malaysians here. So big round of applause for all the organizers.